To this day, one of the biggest questions that you're going to see online on Facebook groups or even in some of our YouTube comments, like, hey, can I start a striping business by just using paint rollers just so I don't have to spend as much money? The answer is emphatically no. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why it is a terrible idea to start your striping business with rollers. What's up, boys and girls? I'm going to be nice in this video, I promise, even though I feel strongly about this. I also feel strongly that you should go to mightylinetape.com/stripeit and get your free sample kit of their favorite products. But you can't do that. Don't order their sample kit for free if you have a paint roller that you're using to paint lines. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm a very nice, polite Canadian guy, right? Like I don't think you need to make rigid rules in business about this is how it should be done. You have to do it this way. Don't buy this machine. You got to buy this machine. But there's one thing that we've never put out a video on this before. You cannot successfully start a striping business by rolling paint lines in a parking lot. Okay, so what a lot of people think when they start is like, well, a paint machine's $5,000 or $10,000. I don't have that money, so why couldn't I just do this? If the end result is the same, right? If I still go to the customer's parking lot and they have a nice 4-inch paint line that you're gonna you roll with a roller, and presumably like with a stencil or something, or you're gonna brush it on. I don't even know how you're gonna do it. You think, well, they're gonna get the same result, but actually, you're doing yourself a huge disfavor, and I'm gonna share with you why. Number one, you're assuming that it's going to look as good as using a properly suited airless equipment that is going to spray paint onto a rough surface as opposed to you rolling it. Like the kind of customers that are going to want you to roll paint on their parking lot are probably super cheap, super old pavement, super bumpy, and I promise you it's not going to look good if you're going to go try and put a roller out there. That's the first problem. Here's the real problem, okay? Opportunity cost. So let's say you are the bee's knees of rolling paint lines, right? Like you can just get out there and you're like, man, I can roll like 5 lines an hour, just like precise, or 10 lines an hour, whatever. It doesn't matter. Do you know how much faster it is to do it with an actual properly suited airless paint machine? Like you could do like 60 stalls in like half an hour restriping those easily, and it's going to look better. So I think what a lot of business owners think is like, well, I don't have the money to buy it, so this will get me the money to get where I'm going to go. It doesn't work like that. It's not going to work because it's going to take you so much time putting down an inferior product that is not going to look as good. Therefore, you can't market it to potential new customers. When the reality is that if you're going to start a business in striping, you need to start thinking like a business owner and an entrepreneur and not an employee. Right? So yes, it's going to cost you money to get into business. That's why you get into business. It is an investment. You need to spend money in order to get money back. So you need to start thinking in terms of like, how do I leverage my time so that I can do things quicker? If you were to sell your first 10 jobs just rolling paint, honestly, by the time you were done those 10 jobs versus someone who has maybe gone and got a small bank loan and paid for a brand new machine, that person is going to run circles around you. And the money that you think you saved because you didn't go buy the paint machine and now I'm going to go buy because I have cash in the bank is you're so far behind and your work doesn't look good. And you haven't built this customer base of loyal fans because you've just been rolling paint lines in a parking lot like a maintenance guy at a shopping mall or at a hotel or something. So money is leverage. If you don't have the money, you need to somehow go acquire it. That is my recommendation to you. Yes, taking out a loan can be scary to start a business, but honestly, if you don't have the fortitude to at least take that step in the early days of your business to get the proper equipment, maybe now is not the right time for you to start this business. And I know it sounds harsh, but you need to be able to leverage money for you to be able to run your business properly and not try and do things in a half quality way that's only going to waste you time and money in the end anyways. Honestly, that's what it comes down to, is if you're just trying to save money, I could show you very easily how it's going to cost you much more money and you will not make as much if you try and start your first 5, 10, 20 jobs by rolling paint lines on the ground. Run away from it as fast as you can. So, couple things that you can do. Number one, go to a bank, take out a small bank loan. Like even like a $10,000 loan is not that big a deal for a small business, especially if you are able to like pre-sell some jobs. You could take that to a bank or a financial lender and say like, here's what I'm doing. And a lot of financial lenders will do that, assuming that you don't have terrible credit. Number two, like when you go to get new equipment, well, first of all, you don't even have to get new equipment, but if you do, a lot of the paint stores will sell you equipment in like 4 payments as interest-free. So now you don't have to have $5,000 in the bank on day one. Maybe you only got like $3,000. That's okay. You could go buy the equipment and make 1 payment on it, and that gives you 3 or 4 months to recoup the money so you can complete the payment. And then the other thing is like, why not look into rentals, right? So in my market, there's like nowhere where you can rent a piece of line striping equipment, but like that would be significantly better and faster, and you will make way more money even if you just had to rent a piece of striping equipment instead of trying out to roll it. All right, don't do it, kids. That's the point of the video. If you have a contrary opinion, by all means, put it in the comments below. I'm happy to read them. Matt will read them. We'll talk about them. We're happy to be proven wrong. However, I can tell you from an opportunity cost alone, don't start your striping business with rollers. Go get the right equipment and run it like a business, not like an employee. Keep your stripes hot. Keep your rollers tucked in the trailer where they belong. We'll talk to you next week.